Hello, my wonderful cats and kittens. My name is Lucky Coffee, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel if you're a returning viewer. Today, we are playing Minecraft. And if you couldn't tell by the title of this video, this is the start of a Let's Play world. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what a Let's Play is, it is basically where I play a single-player survival world in Minecraft, and you watch, and you play along with me, kind of. You don't really play the game. I play the game, but you watch intently as I make my way through this treacherous world and all its adventures. Now, as you can see, I am already established. I do, in fact, have quite a few things, and that is because I played the very start of this world from start to finish on stream on my Twitch. If you're not following me there, you should go check me out. I'm live pretty frequently, and I love meeting new people and talking to my chat. So yes, please, if that's something you'd enjoy, come check me out. But the point maintains that I have a lot of gear. I have a lot of diamonds, a lot of diamond gear. I am pretty much fully kitted out because I did a single little mining expedition, took about an hour. And you know what that got me? That got me 66 whole diamonds. That's a lot of diamonds. That's a whole lot of diamonds. So I had 66 diamonds. I made myself full diamond gear, including an extra diamond helmet. I got a notch apple, which is crazy. That was pretty insane. I'm sure, you know what, instead of just telling you, I'm gonna go ahead and show you, I guess, the start of this world a little bit, maybe. Yeah, you can go watch that now. Okay. All right, let's get to it. I guess we start where we always start, which is breaking trees, punching those logs. All right, let's go ahead and set up with our wood tools, of course. And honestly, actually, I see a little bit of exposed stone over here, so I'm not gonna bother making a wood axe because I will just make myself a stone pickaxe and a stone axe right away. Materials off rip. And then I guess we will go out, explore a little bit, try to get some food, maybe find a village before we actually explore off into the caves to get iron and diamonds and all that jazz. No. Okay, there we go. Go through all the normal sort of like typical motions of just getting set up. I also learned, chat, there's the duration on tools. I didn't know this before, but that's just a built-in feature. That's not a special thing. That's not like a mod or anything that people have when they play. That's just you can just do that. F3 plus H allows you to see the durability on your tools, which is very useful for me. Gold apple. I am going to go ahead and make a bed because I don't want to get caught out here by monsters. I'm severely undergeared right now to even face night time. Is that a... I saw a pillager outpost and I didn't. But I do think I see a village over there in the distance, if we can check that out. That could just be hilltops, but I'm pretty sure it's a village, and that would be pretty nice if we could get that off rip. Let's go ahead and make a... I mean, we had golden hose back there, but I'll make another one. Just because that'll be so much quicker to break all of this, and I don't really care about having the hoe for much longer. I just wanted to get the hay bales here. I'll take these books. Saves me on bookshelves later, so... Lol. What can we do about iron? There we go. But no, it's okay. It's okay. Bed here. Spawn set. Crafting table down. Furnace and blast furnace. Yep. Gladly. Split our coal into 2 stacks. Smelt our 1 iron. Smelt our 41 beef. And I said I needed more wood, and I didn't get any, so let's hop on over here and try to get a little more wood. Bundle. Lodestones. Golden apple. This stays with me. Gold, flint and steel, oak plank stays with me. That. All of those can go in there. Oh, and that too. And then everything else can come with me. I see some iron. Okay. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. That was really scary. That was very scary. I got very scared. I haven't seen a single diamond yet, which is a little bit... Okay. No, we're not doing this whole charade. Diamonds! I need to get out. Okay. That's my last stake. More diamonds, more diamonds. Okay. Just need to get even more diamonds. Holy moly, the mother load of diamonds. Jesus. And now, finally, after stressing to get over here, we get... Ooh, a Knight's Vein of 5? That's enough for a pick and an enchanting table. 6! Huge Vein. Crazy. Crazy work. And I also saw there were more over here. More diamonds. A 3 vein? Maybe more? 4 vein? 4 vein? Please? No, just 3. But that's fine. It's still a lot. I also appreciate your, emotional and... Oh, thank you. Oh my god, W Creeper? Wait a second. And, oh my god, it's a god apple. It's a god apple. That's awesome. That is amazing. I am so happy to see it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, we are going a little overboard with the amount of diamonds we have. Oh my god, it's a trial chamber. This is a bad idea, right? This is a bad idea. But it's a trial chamber. Die! Thank you. Where'd he go? We're here? Okay. Is he throwing those potions with the buttons? Wait, what did I just do? Oh, I didn't realize I did that. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool, I guess. Awesome. Sick biscuits. What'd you give me? Bread? I guess that doesn't hurt. There we go. Oh, gee, thanks for the baked potato, dog. That's so... Yum. I need it. Oh, there we go. There's the diamonds we were asking for. Asking you shall receive, chat. Always rewarded. Say it with me, never punished. I mean, we might as well, right? Go ahead and get kitted out in our diamond gear. I built 2 helmets. That is unfortunate. Well, one's decorative, I guess. That's fine, I have diamonds to spare. Go ahead and doomp for a diamond sword. Doomp doomp for a diamond pick. And doomp doomp for a diamond axe. Okay, now that you've watched that, which I'm sure you have, we can go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty parts of actually playing through this world, the stuff that you want to see. The reason I skipped over all that stuff at the beginning is because, frankly, me running around, gathering wood, getting iron, like, diamonds, that's pretty beginner stuff, and so if you don't really want to see that, I don't really feel like recording that without talking to chat. So, chat keeps me company while I do the more boring things, and then afterwards I get to come record here the more fun stuff. You also might notice, as I come up here, I don't really have a house yet. This is something that I have not done in this survival world yet. I have full diamond gear, and I'm planning on getting enchantments very soon, but I don't have a house. I do have a plan for a house. Well, a house, more like just a base. I have a plan for a base, and that base is going to go right at the foot of this mountain. I have actually already planned it out in a creative world, but I have not built it yet. And the reason that is because this base requires a lot of stone blocks. And I don't mean cobblestone, which is pretty easy to get right now. I probably have a good amount of it from my mining expedition. But it requires a lot of stone bricks. I actually have no stone. That's fascinating. It requires a lot of stone bricks. Like, stone, not cobble. Like, silk-touched stone. And so I kind of want to go get enchantments before I start building my house, so that I can get the stone without having to smelt it all, because that's a big time sink. A bunch of coal goes into that. So my plan for today, for the first episode, for the premiere episode of this series, is to first have gotten all equipped. Check. That's done. Then I want to go ahead and go get myself an enchanting setup, and that requires killing a bunch of cows and horses for the leather. I already have 12 books, so that's 3 bookshelves, which is 4 bookshelves, sorry, which is very nice. But I have a little bit of leather, a little bit of sugarcane, but I do need to go out and probably get a bunch of that stuff. So, without further ado, the very natural next step that I am going to take this instant, as you are watching me, is to go get some sugarcane and leather and work on getting myself 15 bookshelves so that I can have a full enchanting setup to resource gather with to build my house, because my third probably goal for this episode is to start the resource gathering for my house and potentially go ahead and build the base of my base. That's funny. The base of my base, because a little bit of a spoiler, but my base is going to be a tower that goes right here at the foot of this mountain. It's a tower. It's going to look very nice. Gonna use a lot of lighter blocks this series. Gonna focus on trying to build in a nicer, like, more elegant, regal style, contrast to what I did for Fabulous SMP, if you've seen that on my channel. I built a bit of a darker style, a bit of a more, like, a steampunky style. But, so, I plan on doing a lot of birchwood, a lot of quartz, a lot of sandstone, that kind of stuff, which does require a lot of resource gathering. Hence, why I'm also trying to get enchantments before doing any of that. But the stone is the first step, because that's the base of the tower, which I will live in for now. And to do that, I want to get Silk Touch. So, without further ado, I'm sure I'll put some sort of montage here. Editing Cat, you want to make me killing cows a big montage and collecting sugarcane and maybe put some nice little music over it? Yeah, let's do that. Go! Alrighty, and with that, our montage has come to an end, and I have a nice... Oh, I didn't even realize I had more leather, but I have enough leather to make the rest of the books I need. However, you might notice my sugarcane supply is a little bit low. So, to get a jump on this, I'm going to go ahead and plant some sugarcane here where I'm set up for now. And I'm also going to go plant some down by the lake and just wait a little bit to see if I can get enough paper to fully make this enchanting setup. I got myself the obsidian I need for an enchanting setup, plus the 2 diamonds, plus an extra book, which I'm sure I will have the leather for. Actually, I know I have the leather for, and probably the sugarcane for. Given enough time, of course I will. You might be asking yourself, well, Kat, what are you going to do with all that time? You have full diamond, you don't have sugarcane, but you don't have a base either, so there's not really anything you can do, is there? Well, that's not quite true, because something I'm not sure if I left out in the montage of what happened with the start of this world is that I found a little thing called a trial chamber in my mining expedition, and I'm just a little bit curious as to what kind of high-quality rewards I might get from adventuring down into the caves just a little bit to see if I can, 1, explore the trial chamber and get whatever loot lies within, and 2, just maybe nab out a few more diamonds, some extra iron. We only have about a stack of iron, and that's not really great. So I would like to adventure a little bit more underground, mainly with the intention of going to the trial chamber. But, you know, if I find a couple extra diamonds or something of the sort, I will not complain. So, without further ado, I guess we dump all our unnecessary resources in here and get going. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is the trial chamber in question. I finally found it. Now, getting here was actually quite difficult. I ended up winding through a much longer cave system than I thought I had been through. But that's okay, because now I'm here. These places, if I recall correctly, are pretty scary, with unenchanted gear. This little friend is, annoying, to say the least. And you got to have pretty good reflexes to be able to clutch when he boops you into the sky. There we go. Ah, look at that. See? Easy as pie. That's the saying, I think. There's another one. Can you shoot them with arrows? You cannot! Okay, good comms. Thank you. You cannot. They do, in fact, block you if you try to shoot them with arrows. Hey, that wasn't too bad. What do we get? Ooh, we got a key! Okay, wait, this is the first key I got. I did a couple of these while I was down here before, but I didn't actually get any keys, so let's go ahead, let's use it. Is this one of the big vaults? Oh, okay, we need a small vault. Good comms, good comms. Fight off the horde! Fight off the hordes! Oh god, there's so many of them. I don't like spiders. They're like my least favorite enemy to fight in this game. Okay. Ah! He just wanted to scare me. He was just being a jerk. Trying to scare me? Oh my god. That was... And I believe each vault, small vaults and big vaults, can only be used once. Although I'm not entirely certain on the small vaults. I know for a fact you can only use each big vault once. But the small vaults I'm not actually entirely sure on. So I think that's a small vault up there. Oh, wonderful. I was actually going to... Ooh, okay. A second diamond pick is insane. That means we can have a silk touch and fortune offer. I will take another bed. Because I forgot to say that I should probably set my spawn before I do this trial chamber. And I didn't. So we will go ahead and set this up somewhere. Is this? We have not been in there. Not yet. We've been in here. So let's go set this by the entrance. I guess we can put it here. I know where this is. Okay, well, we can continue into this room, I suppose. Ooh, and there we go. Okay, our first vault. Emeralds, Bad Omen, wind charges, and a book. What's the book? Mending! Oh my god, that's huge. We got a mending book. Okay, I'm not popping this yet. That would be terrifying. Are you kidding? But I will take the mending book. That's actually pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Now, just to make sure, you can't... Yeah, you can't do that. It might just be a cooldown, but I'm pretty sure it's like one use, and then it's done. Okay, I don't... This room is scary, because there's a lot of powdered snow. Wait, is it all powdered snow? No way. Oh, it is. So you need leather boots for this, unless you clear it out like I am, I guess. Or you can play ranged. This is also... If this is dead ends, I'm going to be... Okay, no. Ah, there we go. We can actually just key here. What do we get? Emeralds, more emeralds. Lots of emeralds. Arrows. And a crossbow. Ooh, wait, an enchanted crossbow. Piercing 1. Well, I mean, you know, might as well. I think this just leads to, like, a, Oh my god! It's a spike trap! I almost died. Holy, I clutched that. I am scared out the wazoo right now because I thought I was going to die there. Oh my god. It took a moment to register, too. I didn't realize at first that I had gotten trapped in a spike trap. What do you spawn? Zombies. Baby zombies. Oh, a lot of baby zombies. It's times like these I wish I had smite on my sword. Oh my god, I feel like Sojourn. I guess I can always come back here with my Bad Omen, too, if I need to. If I really want more. I think this is just going to lead to a single chest, yeah? It's just like before with the spike trap, but... Okay, that was embarrassing. We're going to ignore that. This is just like before with the spike trap. Oh, no, there's a chest up here. Oh, there's a room. There's a full room. Okay, wait. Okay, I judged too quickly. This is super maze-like. Where are the mobs? The enemies? Are they above? Yes, they are. Lol. Oh my god, wait, is that a... Yo, that's a dungeon in the trial chamber. Breeze. No. You're so mean. I don't like you. At all. At all. I don't like you at all. Oh, we webbed you up, though. Call me Spider-Man. It does a lot of damage. It's 9 attack damage. That's everything, I think? Yeah, that's everything. Return from whence we came. Now, to do the annoying part of digging all the way up to the surface. And just like that, we have returned from the caves to see that our sugarcane has not really grown. I assume that's on me, because I wasn't in the trial chamber, which means that the trial chamber wasn't close enough to the sugarcane to have it rendered in to be growing, which is unfortunate, but it's okay, because honestly, the loot that I got from the trial chamber was just kind of insane, and I'm very, very happy with it. So I can't complain about anything to do with the trial chamber. But with that being said, I suppose I will give the sugarcane a little bit of time to grow. I'm trying to think if there's any other resources I can go ahead and start gathering. I already got a lot of tough. But I think that's about it. Unless I wanted to go out and try to just farm a bunch of sugarcane sitting around. Which is an option, because I did get some sugarcane while I was out. It's not insignificant. I suppose. I mean... I could. I could do that. I also need a lot of wood to build my enchanting setup. So I suppose I should go chop down a couple trees and get some wood. Also for chests, because I'm running out of chest space a little bit. And, well, I don't want to get too used to just having a chest monster sitting up here. I do think it's important to not overcrowd my inventory, because I was running out of inventory down there in the trial chamber, and there were definitely some things that I would have liked to have kept. Nothing really important, but I did have to drop, like, for example, some logs or some sticks or some mob drops that I was hoping to have kept, or a name tag was in the dungeon I found down there. So that would have been nice to keep, but you know, at the end of the day, I can just do this, do a little bit of this action, and just like that, we have ourselves some storage for all these valuables that we got down there. Which again, a lot of valuables. There was a lot of loot we got from that, which I'm very happy with. Plus, a lot of arrows from killing those, come on, their name, strays. Their names are strays. So yeah, I mean, I guess we can go start collecting wood. We don't, well, no, now that we have wood, we don't need it. But we can make some of the bookshelves. 7 of the bookshelves, to be exact. Which means we need 8 more. Which we have the leather for. We don't have the sugarcane for. That is the one thing holding us back, is the sugarcane, which is infuriating. But it's okay, because as we are standing here, I think, seeing some growth down there. Of course, I guess, if I really wanted to grow, I could do some work down there. Maybe set up some wheat fields? We don't have any crops yet. We haven't had any issues with food, because we've just had a lot of steak and bread from the village. But I suppose some nice flowing wheat fields here wouldn't hurt at the base of this mountain in this little valley we have. That could be cool. Yeah. Maybe that. So I went ahead and started carving out some of this farmland over here. Just to give myself some time to let the sugarcane grow. And grow it did. It has grown pretty quickly. It grows a lot faster than I remember, but I also have had a lot of it. But, that being said, this is not the first harvest I've done of the sugarcane. In fact, I have had enough to go ahead and make all the bookshelves that I will need to make a full enchanting setup up at the top of the mountain. So, I'm going to go do that now so we can start enchanting. You also probably can't tell, but I did go ahead and start doing a little bit of minor terraforming, just to start filling in some of the holes and, like, ridges that fill this valley, because I think what I'm going to end up wanting to do is fill in this valley with some nice, I don't know, rolling farmland, and maybe a couple, like, cottages, leading up to, you know, where my tower is going to be. But until then, I just want to smooth it out so it doesn't look as chopped, because I think with all the potholes and stuff, it's not very pretty to look at. But I will also say, I made another discovery while I was making my farmland, which is these cute little guys got a lot of dogs. In fact, I got a baby because I found 2 and I accidentally bred them. So now I have 3 pups, and that's pretty awesome. Very, very happy to have these guys around. I do love dogs. I would love some cats, but that's maybe a quest for a later day. I did have an idea. Getting these guys gave me an idea, but I kind of want to keep it a secret for now, because I think that's a much later plan. But I can't let myself get distracted too much, because we have this. And for now, I'm just going to go ahead and set this up here, because I am not going to make my build quite yet, seeing as I do need, you know, Silk Touch to really resource gather for the build. So we'll just plop our enchanting table down right there, and we will go ahead and place the bookshelves. So, okay, well, so we can start enchanting, and if we look at what we get for the first one, we get a fortune! Yes, I will gladly take a fortune 3 pick as my first enchantment. That is actually so epic. So sick biscuits, if I do say so myself. Very lucky first roll, and we can even put mending on that if we need to. Oh, it's beautiful. That's so peak. No Silk Touch. We need a grindstone. We need a grindstone, because I don't want that just plain fortune. Not. Well, honestly, I guess I could. You know what I could do? Where's all my iron? I could just do a little bit of... I can craft. I could do a little bit of this action here. Just do that? Low-key? I think I will. Yeah. Which means we're gonna need another diamond pick. Fortune pick right away. Another fortune that does kind of suck. You know, that's okay. That's okay. We need a grindstone, though. How do you get a grindstone again? It's just stone. I'm so... Oh, my God. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't... It's not the end of the world. But we can throw that just here. And we want that on our other fortune one. And instead, we can get... Not fortune 2. That's not what we want. I guess we can just do the 1 level one just to clear it and reroll it. What do you get? Efficiency 3? Okay, that's promising-ish. Not the most promising. But it's promising-ish. How many levels? Oh my god, not many. Okay. Well, I don't really have an XP farm yet, which does suck. But, you know, I did find another trial chamber while I was exploring that. And I'd like to come back and do that in another video. But I suppose I could just go do it plain without the bottle of the Bad Omen. To try to get some levels to keep enchanting. To get Silk Touch. I think I'll go do that now. So unfortunately, I suppose I will be back in a second. Hopefully, a higher level. Yeah. Be back in a second. Okay, so I'm down here grinding for levels. In one a bit closer to my base. And I found something that I've never found before that I just kind of wanted to show off, which is this little underwater area in the trial chamber. This is such an interesting layout. This room I've played before. This room's like the standard big room, and it has the big vault there. But it has this, like... You go over here, and there's an underwater area, which I thought was really neat. So I'm a little bit scared to explore this one, because it seems a little bit more complex, but I just want to show that off, because I've never seen that before, and I'm curious if you all have. So if I show you something new, that's pretty cool. But it's new to me, to say the least. But yeah, more grinding. Be back in a sec. Alrighty, so we are back from the trial chambers with a good haul of loot. Yeah, pretty good. Not as good as last time, I gotta say. We did get an enchanted diamond chestplate, which is kind of nice. So that's kind of cool. But what's arguably more cool is the fact that we are so close to 35 levels. I thought we would get it, but we didn't. Okay, wait, no, we can get it. I mean, if we can't, that's also okay. But, come on. Surely we get the 35 levels. But, with our 34 levels, I suppose we can go ahead and start trying to get Silk Touch again on this pickaxe. That'd be awesome. That'd be so sick. If I can pull up some lapis. Come on, we're gonna roll Silk Touch this time. Every time we don't. Well, I think it's probably best to not roll. Oh, they're unbreaking on this chestplate. Not really worth it. Okay. Come on, give us Silk Touch, baby. No, Fortune again. This game just really wants me to have Fortune. I already have Fortune. I have Fortune 3. I'm about to have Efficiency 5 on that one, too. Gosh darn, we are not getting lucky with our XP rolls. Well, what's next? Unbreaking? That's gotta be it, right? That's gotta be it. Okay, a little bit of coal will do it. A little bit of coal will get us the XP we need. What else can get us XP? Not those guys. No. Not them. I wouldn't sacrifice them for XP. No, you're out of your mind if you think that I would do that. Oh, killing animals! Come on. Just a little bit. Just a little. I guess I can go down here. Surely there's some coal down here or something, right? It was a single piece of coal. That's... Grumble, grouse. It's okay. We've got to get this last XP. We are gonna get our Silk Touch today. You know, you gang, I think we need to abandon the idea of building our house today. on this episode. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think what's probably gonna end up happening is I'm gonna get the Silk Touch, and I'm gonna start mining the stone, and at the start of next episode, I will build this house, because it is becoming a pretty significant endeavor to try to get this Silk Touch pickaxe, which I guess is what I get for trying to, you know, get enchantments before I actually have a house. But I need the enchantments. It's so hard to mass produce regular stone without Silk Touch. It's so tedious and annoying. So I maintain that getting enchantments beforehand was the way to go. It's just, it's a lot of work. It's a whole lot of work. Silk Touch! That's not Silk Touch. That is not Silk Touch. That is decidedly not Silk Touch, actually. That's just not. It's just not. Okay. We go again. More coal. We need to go mine more coal. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Okay, wait. In my exploration for coal, I found, this is exciting, sulfur caves. This is actually so hype. Oh my god, it's sulfur cubes. Wait, can I get one? I can! I have a sulfur cube. Wait. We have a crafting table? No, but we have the stuff to make one. Hold up. I'm getting a million of these guys. Okay. Alright. You know what? I think we ought to compact this down. I think we have enough coal that it warrants a coal block stack as opposed to everything else. We'll go ahead and store these guys. But now, the important part, we can go over here. Pop up. Well, actually, you know what I can do? I'll make a new pickaxe, because I want to be able to have this, in case I just get Silk Touch on this pickaxe, I'd like to be able to put the rest of the enchantments I want on it. So, we'll actually make a new one, because that's not bad. That's not half bad. It's efficiency 4 and breaking 3. Like, that's still pretty solid. Yes! Yes! It worked out! We did it, chat! We did it! We got our Silk Touch pickaxe! Oh my god, and now we can do that. And now we can do, you know what I'll even do? Nah, I'll put that on the fortune one. I'll do the... Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, chat. Now watch and be amazed as I get just pure stone. Alrighty, chat. That is a big goal accomplished. Of course, now we're back at level 10. But it's okay, because I have a Silk Touch pickaxe. Isn't she beautiful? Now, with all that done, chat, unfortunately, we have hit over 30 minutes of edited footage for this first episode, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and call it, because, gosh, that's a lot. But that means that next episode, you will get to see the wonderful building of my base right there, down there at the bottom, and probably some other cool adventures. But that being said, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time watching today's episode. I certainly had a wonderful time making it. Be sure to check in on Twitch. I'm probably live right now if this has been posted. So yeah, come say hi. Be sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube so you can stay up to date with all my cool videos. I'm trying to get, you know, more consistent posting. And like this video, please, if you enjoyed it. I would love the engagement to spread the word of the cat. That's me. But that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, week, month, life, year, whatever it is until I see you again. Try to be the best you can be. With that being said, Black Cat Coffee out!